We're on, baby.
There we go. Welcome to another. Welcome to Crazy Hank TV. Welcome to our Crazy Life.
Hello, everybody. Hi, friends. Hi,
It's been a few weeks since we've done the Our Crazy Life Getting in Shape. Blame it on Cyndi. She made her sauce.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday was Easter. Again, got up just all over the place.
Yes, you are. Can you?
Yesterday was.
Do you know what you're doing?
We celebrated Easter a week early.
Yes, we did. So I don't cook the normal traditional foods that most families do.
Like ham.
I don't know if I don't even know if
most of the kids don't.
I know
like
you
ham.
like ham. I like ham. I don't think our kids like ham.
Kayla likes ham.
Oh, Kayla does ham?
Jay and Heather don't like
Well,
ham.
you can't put Heather in this
Heather
scenario.
doesn't like anything.
She doesn't like any food. Well, no. Anyway, so I made sauce and we did all that. Oh, my hair just doesn't looking good today.
Mine either.
I feel bad for my hairdresser Brenda because she watches this and I want to look nice with my hair is here, so she's like, representing well.
Oh, there you go. Anyway, so she made sausage bread and she made her sauce. There's 2 videos out. If you haven't seen them,
my nose is running.
Go look at them.
Washcloth over there real quick. I'm sorry, but my nose is running.
Anyway, so if you haven't seen those videos, go out because say your budget is low, your food budget is low for the week. The sauce is great because you can literally eat that.
And which we did. I don't know about you, but I gained a couple pounds because we had pasta 4 or 5 days last week.
Don't hate me, but I'm the same weight.
Son of a gun! No, you're not.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you know what? Because you poop.
I'm 183.8, and that's what I was last time we did this video. So I'm just the same. But
he cheats because he's got a.
I got Ava coming back here starting next week, so we'll do our daily walks, and that'll get me in shape.
It's a beautiful day today. I was going to come home and say to you, "You want to go for a walk?"
Yeah, we can go do it.
But no.
But
I'm tired.
Anyway, so have Ava back. But the sauce, if you haven't seen it, again, going back to the video, you can literally eat. We ended up giving some to our kids, saying, "Hey, take," because it's like day 5 and we're sick of the sauce.
Yes, we gave to our daughters. They each had one. I think Heather makes the homemade meatballs, and then Kayla's going to use the video to learn how to make sauce. And Jay, I think he's relying on the sisters.
I think so.
When I'm dead and gone, somebody will.
Jay has his world famous chili. Maybe we can.
Oh, he does.
Maybe we can talk Jay into making his world famous chili.
That would be good because he makes great chili.
So he's award winning chili.
And Kayla, let's see. Heather makes the great sugar cookies. Jay makes great chili. What does Kayla make?
A mess.
No, but doesn't she do something good? Well, we got to get her to.
Well, she does. She knows how
to make a great meatloaf. We should probably do that.
Oh, she makes the patties.
The patsies. Oh yeah, she makes good patsies. Oh, maybe we got a videotape to her doing the patsies.
All right, we'll get that out for you.
And plus, she also knows how to make the. Sorry, I keep interrupting you. But she makes that thing that your mom makes at Christmas. Maybe she made it once. It was really good.
Rings.
The breakfast ring. Maybe
Which are all bad for you trying to get in shape.
Yes. Anyway.
But we're back. We're trying to get in shape. Still got our goal. Clean up the garage a little bit so the Bowflex is there. Haven't used it yet, but it's there.
You can't use the back part.
I can't use the back part, but I can use the arms and stuff.
I don't know if you can use the arms. Anyway.
We'll see. But anyway, that's all we got, I think.
We hope you all had a really good Easter. We hope you all had a great time with your family or whoever you like to spend your time with.
All our kids were off with their.
Well, we do. It kind of started with Jay when he was the first to get married. So we do things a little differently here. Because my daughter, who's a teacher, always taught us sharing is caring. So we do every other year. And the cool thing is, once our daughters got married, they're kind of on the same schedule. So what we do is when it's our off year, they all do their in-laws. So this year, starting of Christmas all the way through, all the holidays are with our children. They get to do it with their in-laws. And then next year, we have all the holidays. So that's how we do it in our family.
So yesterday was Easter. Didn't feel like it.
Yeah, I didn't feel like Easter. We didn't do it because we did ours the week before.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, we're fine with it because whatever day we get to spend with our kids is a special day.
It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to actually be on the same day.
Right. It doesn't. That's not how we do it because we do. Not unfortunately, but fortunately for our children, their families want to be with their kids with their significant others too. So
yeah, and you wouldn't think so if you met them.
Yes, they would. So we share the wealth, and that includes Father's Day and Mother's Day too. We do the every other year. So it's like I said. It starts from Thanksgiving and it goes all the way through until we start that November again. Then, like I said, next year it's going to be.
So we have no Thanksgiving this year.
No, we don't have Thanksgiving this year, but we have Christmas and then all the other holidays.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we have. So anyway, if you wanted to know the whole kit and caboodle, the whole story about what we do.
And what that has to do with getting in shape, we don't know. But we hope you're all still working hard and still trying to reach your goals of a healthier life. Not necessarily losing weight, but just getting, feeling better about yourself. And that's the whole goal why we started this.
Absolutely. And anybody out there too who watched the video of the sauce and the sausage bread thing, if you really wanted me to get into more details, I could probably start, because my daughters wanted me to, and I could try to figure out how to measure it and see if it works that way. But
you have had people send you messages, and I asked you because I said, hey, what is it? And so we've sent you on the comment section there is directions on how to get the different, what sauce to use, and you said there's different things, like you're thinking next time not to put water.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put any cans of water, and I'm gonna stick with just the puree sauce, which is a little thicker sauce, which makes the sauce a little thicker. And I realized that my grandmother, in her days, she watered it down probably so that it could last a little longer and feed more mouths. And I did the same thing when the kids were younger.
It's saving you money, and it's a couple extra meals. But
right.
Again, it's if you're trying to get in shape, it's not the best meal for you.
Because we had pasta 5 days.
Yeah, it's pasta.
Plus we had desserts. We had all that, so it was a lot. It was a lot.
Well, the problem with you is you don't realize that it's the I don't know, the Italian way where you have to have just tons of food.
It's the Italian,
because I said, because let's get some cheesecake, which I don't like. Cheesecake, let's get cookies, let's get cupcakes, and I said, are they going to take them? We're trying to get in shape. And you're like going, but
I just want to make sure I have enough for everybody.
But the sauce literally fills everybody up, and you
you don't need the dessert.
You're 40.
But I gave it all away.
Have the cheesecake, and you're like, I can't eat the cheesecake
because it's Italian. Whenever I don't know if it's just Italians, but how I was brought up. My family, we just brought where food was everything, and you celebrate anytime we did any kind of celebration, it was food, and then you always made sure you had more than what you needed, and then anybody that came to your house, or anytime anybody came over to my house,
take the food.
They would say, "What do you want to eat? What can we get you? Are you hungry?" And my grandma would make a whole 4-course meal. If I brought my friend over just for maybe an hour, she'd be bugging them the whole hour. You sure you're not hungry?
Yeah,
Let me make you something to eat.
I remember the first time I had dinner with your family. Your family, as I was leaving, they said, leave the gun, take the cannoli.
Oh my gosh.
So that kind of scared me a little bit.
No. My grandfather was a bootlegger, though. He was a bootlegger, and he did run bets. And they used to call him Logger for that. Anyway, so he did. I don't know what he did or didn't know, but who knows?
Hey.
He was Italian. I don't think I don't know. He would have never said he was in the mafia. He would have never said that. But he knew some people.
He was in the family.
He said he knew Jimmy Hoffa. He was a truck driver. He was in the union.
So he knew Jimmy Hoffa. So he knew what kind of cement Jimmy liked.
I don't know about that, but my grandfather. I always thought when I was a kid that my grandfather had big hands. I always thought his hands were big. But when I was probably because I was little and probably just thought that way. But he was a big guy and he looked Italian, and I wouldn't mess with him.
He was a big guy who looked Italian.
And anybody who messed with his family, oh my gosh, that was the end of it. You would.
Well, family sticks together, and that's what.
I'll tell you a quick story. A young boy, I was in my teens. I couldn't date till I was 16, and a young gentleman came to my house and didn't come to the door. And
young gentleman caller.
Yes, and he honked the horn. And I went to get up to go to him, and I was probably dating him. I think he already met my family. I don't know what the whole story was. And anyway, I couldn't get up. My grandfather wouldn't let me go. He said, no, the gentleman comes into the house. He comes in, he sits down, he has a conversation, he talks, we talk, then you can go out the door. So he honked again, and then my grandfather got up and walked out the door and told him to come in the house, and he came in the house. And I don't think we dated after that.
The boy wet his pants.
He probably did.
Maybe he didn't want to come in because when he left, he had a big handful of food.
No.
You guys made him take food.
No, my grandfather was very funny about rules and
Well, it's old school.
I guess my grandfather was more old school than my grandma. My grandma was a little more liberal than my grandfather was.
Maybe there's a case to be made that's maybe in some instances we should go back to old school, where you had manners and you had... not that people don't have manners, but it's a little more lax than it was, say, your time. And then, of course, each generation...
it's got a little... Yeah. Because in my grandmother's generation, she couldn't, the sisters could not get married till the older sister got married.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Which is crazy. And my grandma took a while to get married, and her younger sister, my Aunt Mary, had to wait for my grandma to get married, and she was dating her husband a little bit longer.
Come on, get married.
So she had to wait for my grandma before she was allowed to get married. So it's kind of funny. I guess how
because if they're paying for the wedding, I guess that's...
I'm sure that wasn't it. I'm sure it was some kind of tradition or something like that. I don't know. It's like...
Again, there's some traditions that are just, okay.
Because in my grandma's grandmother's era, they didn't believe women needed education. Why would you educate a woman? They're just going to get married, you know. And so that was that way, even in England, wasn't it?
So you have to pick and choose. What's good about the past?
Right. What's bad? I think manners, respecting yourself, respecting others. People. I think those are important tools, and I still hope that my kids and even my grandchildren, I work with them.
Well, even got to get political, but even going back in time, we didn't always you respected. The respect thing was a hit or miss thing. I mean, if you didn't, I don't want to get into it. Yeah,
but I was always taught if you want respect, you have to give respect. That's how I was taught. You know, it works both ways. You can't just be one sided. You know. But I also was told if I had nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. That was another thing that people used to tell me.
Yeah, exactly. What I live by.
Okay. Anyway.
But anyway,
now that we rambled way off our whole story.
But next week, my goal is to get down to 182. I'm going to get down to 182. That's my goal.
I'm just thankful that I only gained like 2 pounds the amount of food I ate. And I kind of go back and forth I float between these 3 pounds. I go up 3, I go down 3. I go up 3, I go down 3.
I'm not going to lie. When it was like the 4th day of the pasta, I was at 186. So I did put on weight.
Did you?
So I did put on weight, but over time, you know, I had Ava back. I walked a couple days with her last week. I hate to use the grandchild as an excuse to walk, but I used to stroll.
Well, because if you didn't if you walk by yourself, you would need a walking stick.
Probably.
Because with the stroller, you have that to lean on.
I have that to lean on.
Because your legs do go numb, and then you have to stop.
I have to stop.
Yes.
But that's...
So, because we're looking into getting him a walking stick, which is a cool walking stick. So, not a cane, like a cool walking stick.
I have a cane, but I don't want to use it.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not using the cane.
I get it. You're still young. I get it.
I'm not using it.
All right.
But anyway, that's what we got. We'll be back later on this week. I think our Zach is going to have a softball game.
That's right. I'm so excited.
Bun Patty Bun is going to have a softball.
Bun Patty Bun's going to have a softball game.
So we'll film the softball parts of it, and we're
not softball, t-ball.
T-ball. Where did I get softball at? Anyway, he's going to have his t-ball game, so we're excited. It doesn't look like there's any rain in the future, and then they're going to come spend the night.
Yeah, so we'll have a grandparent weekend.
And Alex.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
Yes. All right, you guys. Well, have a great week. We'll see you next Monday. Hopefully, Jack and I have gotten some weight down, and we'll feel good.
Oh, we forgot to say subscribe.
Oh, subscribe, and hit the like button. Subscribing is so important, and if you could share, please share. That way, maybe
Bill's done a great job of sharing.
Yes, thank you, Bill.
And other people have done a great job of sharing, and we really do appreciate it. It just when people take the time to do it. I know it might seem like we're just saying it, but we really do appreciate it.
Yes, we do. We really do. Thank you.
And we do have something planned in a few months that we're going to do.
That's right. Okay.
But it's a scary type thing.
Okay. All right.
But all right. That's all I got.
All right. Have a good weekend or week. See you guys soon.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.